Mori SVV, Mori SVV, Mori SVV.
And welcome back to Resident Evil 4.
Hey, it fits.
If I could do the cultist laugh when he's behind you, I would.
I'll try that one. Close enough.
That's pretty good. Okay, next up, we have a combat challenge. A cultist
Are you
combat
gonna do what I think you're gonna do? Or not?
Okay, well, first off, I'm gonna just snipe this guy because he's I don't like the look of him. Or her, I can't tell.
Matalo.
We're sandwiched, all right.
What kind of sandwich? Is it more like a panini?
Leon, that's not your bit. What do you do with Leon?
Or no, I last thing I want to do is start a fight in the thread over whether a hot dog is a sandwich.
Did we just do like taco rules? Or like, what was it, the cube rules? Anyway, the red cultist is up there. Do whatever you can to damage him, and be careful of the big Laga Mancatis?
I forgot which spaghetti that one was.
Also, there's a blue medallion there.
Actually, that's not very descriptive. Please.
I mean, I suppose it's better than going, ah! Which is what I would have done. No, actually, that's not what you're supposed to do. Don't do that.
Also, yeah, Ashley is also susceptible to the migraines from the red guy chanting.
Look away.
I'm not sure how I got behind that guy to stab him in the neck, but I'll take it, I guess.
He was in the middle of grabbing you, and then he was blinded when you threw the flash grenade. And since enemies cannot see you or you have any sort of visual vision aggro while they're being blinded, you just walk behind him and shanked him.
I'm not sure I was trying to walk behind him is the thing.
It was just a happy little accident.
Oh, that lantern looks so shootable, but I don't think it is.
I think it is.
I'm pretty sure it is. I just didn't think to shoot it when I was recording. I probably didn't even notice it.
Oh.
No,
Alright, you go over there, buddy.
That is not how you do the Heimlich at all.
Close your eyes.
Oh, the shielded enemies are affected by the flashbang? That's different.
I mean, they have ears.
I mean, it's in the original Resident Evil 4, they just don't react at all.
I don't think I've really used flash grenades all that much in the original, so I will take your word for it.
It's a standard video game logic thing where, you know, where the likes of a flashbang or something like that works entirely on sight, and that if you have something in front of their face, then they don't react. I mean, it's complete nonsense, but it's video game logic. Also, nice job there. An old Hollywood stunt pratfall there.
Also, I like that I shot that the Mancatis plagas like right into the wall, so he just stumbled against it. If I were down there, I probably could have run up to him and stabbed him in the neck.
I believe they call that a wall bounce.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, if you had pulled off a drive rush, you could have kept comboing him.
Thankfully, he was out of X Factor. I'm just using video game fighting in terms I've heard various titles with basically no idea how they work.
I'm glad that you just kind of sputtered out the word turd in the middle of that. You didn't accidentally say it, and then you just...
I was just describing the quality of my joke, that's all.
Alright, let's just claim this treasure and head on upstairs. Walk across that bridge.
Oh, don't eat the yellow diamonds. Well, don't eat white diamonds either, really. Don't eat any diamonds.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
If you eat a diamond, the only conflict in that diamond will be between the diamond and your teeth.
And probably the rest of your digestive system.
Well, that would be amazing if it turns out they're a great scientific discovery of the 21st century. Eating diamonds and have them go through the digestive system turns them back into coal.
Well, I mean, if you don't dig around for them, not far off. So, did you get the rest of the urns down in the big room? Because I did see you missed one or two.
I don't think I did. Anyway, once we get the goat head, there's an event flag to have a couple more cultists show up.
This area is also a remix on the very last map of 3.3. And in the original version of this map, there was a free rocket launcher.
Oh, right.
Rest
Also,
in peace,
real quick,
free rocket launcher.
Yeah.
real quick, we'll take another look at this, how you can approach this room. If you have a heavy grenade, and time your throw so that you throw it like right when the cutscene starts, and you kill that guy,
And get a medallion.
the bridge doesn't lower. Suck it, cultists. You have no power over us.
I love this new generation of sequence breaking technology that we've seen in the last couple of years in game, where game design just, okay, you don't need to do some complicated out of bounds glitch. You just need to say, fuck it, I'm not gonna follow your rules. Do this shit instead.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Oh,
Also, I'm actually... I'm thinking about like the flash grenade thing again, and like I am realizing that like MGS3 also has some similar logic where like if you throw a flash grenade and then immediately duck into a cardboard box, you are completely unaffected by it.
Although, talking about the history of flash grenades in Resident Evil games, Resident Evil 5 added the blinding and tinnitus effect that was popular in flash games, and that made them horrible. And then Resident Evil 6 removed it, which I think was the right choice, or at least toned it down.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tinnitus sound. Like, I already deal with that, like, without games.
I mean, I'm okay with it in like specific contexts or different genres, but you know, action survival horror is not one of the genres of game where it works well.
Yeah.
As opposed to like Call of Duty 4.
Alright. One last section. This one is, this one's just a puzzle. Not really any action.
Statue of some snakes.
You know, come to think of it, I feel like this is meant to be a stand-in for shooting the wine bottle on the
Yes,
painting.
that's exactly
is-
what it is.
Dining hall.
Absolutely.
Eat here? No thanks.
Yeah, because in that one, like, there were some plaques describing, like, the order you eat your meal.
Yeah, I didn't even... Like, I just didn't give it any thought, so it's...
I can't believe they replaced a sequence of press one button and shoot one thing with an actual puzzle.
Yeah, this is actually something to do. Like, those plaques on the wall in the original game, like, they're there for flavor, but, like, they don't do anything.
They made the puzzle seem... What puzzle? They made it seem like it was going to be a puzzle, and then it wasn't.
Well, yeah. But
Maybe
I'm
they-
not used to having such good company.
Maybe...
A compliment?
Take it however you want.
OTP. OTP. Okay, maybe they wanted you to overthink it in the original? That's the only excuse I can think of.
Remember the details.
Yeah, this is gonna be, remember the details of the paintings and, recreate them. Right? I want to say Ashley's on the seat on the right there.
I gotta
It's
count the
one
cutlery
with the
again.
bread roll, and I think it's 3. Yeah, Ashley's
Get out of
definitely
there,
had the
Leon.
definitely had the bread roll and the larger wine glass.
I don't think Ashley had the bread roll.
That is a giant bread roll, by the way. Holy shit!
Yeah, Ashley didn't have a bread roll.
Leon.
Looks like we figured it out.
Wait,
Here,
who's
you want
we?
you want a reward? Here, have this gigantic bread roll that's probably been here for like 75 years.
I think it's like, I think you're just throwing a brick at her at that point.
Like, even the
Imagine
rat
having
didn't want
preservatives
it.
as to be in that dough for it to stick with it all this time.
Even the rat didn't want it.
All
The
right.
rat's on a diet. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go.
Come on, stick your hand in it. You know you want to.
I thought the stick your hand in a wild animal's mouth trick was for the lion and not the...
Oh, I thought you said it was for Silent Hill for a second.
Leon, the stairs.
Stay back.
Ah, now it is you who is stuck in the Looney Tunes trap, Mr. Kennedy.
How did you get in here?
Actually, yeah.
You too. Although this is one hell of a way to take a human shield.
Maybe he does know up Information 47.
I won't run.
Instead, I'll saunter very slowly.
Wait for me, Leon.
Hey, it's time for the Ashley solo section.
Yay!
Now it's Ashley's time to shine.
And to start off her time to shine, we need to get a light.
My favorite part of this is when she says, it's Graham time, and then Graham's all over those guys.
Alright, so this is, I think, roughly where it was in the original game too. But they did change it up a little bit. Initially in the original game, Ashley has to kite a bunch of cultists and or throw lanterns at them to immolate them so that she can
Don't scare me like that.
so she can just open some doors by cranking it.
Yeah, that was the first section. And then the, well, we'll talk about the second section once the relevant elements in the remake show up, which will be shortly.
Yeah, the second part I think is recreated pretty well.
Is that a clock?
Although I think they should have saved the armored spaghetti for this.
It's broken.
I mean, granted, we're aware now, so we're suspicious of those suits of armor, but if this was the first time we'd seen them pop up, that might have been better. I don't know.
I could go either way on that, honestly. I think it's I think going into the section, having encountered them once is already really tense.
And it's also the only time you actually get to fight them as Leon in the original. Like, these enemies disappear completely after this section is done.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Though the idea of a completely new enemy type showing up for one section where you play as someone else who can't fight back, that is an interesting premise. And then you give an achievement for killing X number of that specific enemies, and it forces you to be creative to find ways to get them to kill each other.
It's locked.
Oh, hi, Taxidermy Fox. I didn't know this was Irons' summer home.
Ugh. Going down the aisle without a menacing figure at the... Oh, there it is.
All roads lead to the menacing figure.
Did someone order one menacing figure?
Make up your mind.
I think I might have
Ashley is
mashed
also the one
button.
experimenting with event flags at this point. She wants to know how the source code works.
A hidden staircase? It must lead to a secret room or something.
Huh. I actually forgot that they kept in at least one instance of Ashley just cranking it to move forward.
She's also getting pretty good at the AAA protagonist monologuing puzzle solutions to the player. I think she might be a player character of her own one day, a proper one with actual moveset.
Keys.
I wonder what that's hiding.
Well, we'll find out later, I guess. We do have 4 keys we can use, and I do believe you have, if you want to get all the treasures here, Ashley needs to be the one to open them. Like, I don't believe these keys will go to Leon.
No way.
So, hey, Ashley, there's your knight in shining armor.
Yep, the armored spaghetti's awake.
And you know what? They're the type to turn on the blue light filter on their phones, so you can really screw them up.
Why would it be blue light, though?
Ooh. I don't know. Trend of the couple of months.
Oh, I just realized I completely misunderstood the joke you were going for. My bad.
So yeah, if you hold out the lantern, Ashley can stun the armored spaghetti so that she can just slip on by.
And they're so terrified of the blue light and thinking it'll keep them awake at night. You know, they freeze up. They don't know what to do.
Yeah, given how terrified they are of blue lights, I would think really the best place to fight these enemies would be at a Target.
Wait, I thought that was Walmart.
No, wait, no, it was Kmart. Look, we didn't have, we have Walmart in Canada, but we don't have the others. So all I know is the blue light special exists, and it is a thing.
Okay, so whenever we come up to the treasure boxes, we do need to figure out which key opens the box. There is no tension or anything, like time stops when you're trying to figure out what key to use. Like I don't understand.
Also, they can't fit
It's
under
impressive that this game makes the key fumbling minigame in Judgment look like genius game design by comparison.
Does it though? Because it's literally the same thing.
Yeah, but worse.
Which one is it?
I don't know, because you only have 4 keys here. Like with Judgment, like you have a whole fucking key ring. Probably like 3 key rings worth of keys.
I still haven't played Lost Judgment. Did they get rid of that minigame?
Absolutely.
That's great news.
I do like that you can kind of intuit which key is meant for the hole because of all the filigree and designs and stuff.
Yeah, kinda. I never actually figured it out, like, or never really, like, made a connection between the patterns.
What now?
It's extremely vague, but it's there.
I do hope, though, that they bring back the key fumbling minigame for Infinite Wealth, because it seems something that's much more character for Ichiban than for Yagami.
I'd be okay never seeing that minigame ever again, honestly.
I wouldn't say it would be good, it would just be in character.
Are you okay?
Hang on. I'll figure something out.
There's no keyhole.
We need to find the Salazar family insignia down in the underground mausoleum. Oh boy, those are some fun combinations of words.
It's in green text, so you know it's important.
Oh, blue light. But in green text, is this one of those things where you're supposed to read the word and not...
Exactly. Oh, merciful Lord, give me the courage and the knowledge to distinguish between the color red and the word green. And all of this to learn how to reset your grandfather clock seems a bit unnecessary. Yeah, good news. Nothing happened during that fade you just saw.
Everything happened during that fade.
How does that say clock?
Yeah, there's a Y at the end.
Maybe.
Wait, what is the Spanish word for clock?
Insert title card here.
Does it end in a Y? Okay, so look, wings, right? That's the bird key.
Okay, the Spanish word for clock is, I don't know how to pronounce it, but R-E-L-O-J.
That was
That might have
definitely...
been... I guess.
Just totally...
I think that might have been a J at the end of that note.
Now, depending on the difficulty...
Wait, Argate's lost again.
Yeah, depending on the difficulty, the solution for that grandfather clock puzzle is different. Since ChaosArgate is playing on normal, on standard, on assisted and standard, it's 11:04. On hardcore and professional, it is 7 o'clock.
Aren't these times also references to something else?
Gotta get this open somehow.
Maybe like a previous Resident Evil game. It is also entirely possible to skip this if you already know the solution.
Right. I remember hearing that, like, one of these, at least one of the times might be a reference to, like, Silent Hill or something. I don't know.
What was the puzzle with Lucas's alarm clock? Been a while since I saw that LP.
Same?
I know I saw it.
Triple same.
I also think Ashley has slightly different dialogue if you do the puzzle first. For example, she reacts very differently because this is the first night enemy you see. If you skip the first half of the puzzle, she says something like, "Oh God, what the hell is that?" or something like that.
Huh. I never considered that you'd have different dialogue for that.
Okay, so Ashley's one-liner game is a bit iffy, but the rest of it she's doing pretty good on the other parts of being a Fatal Frame protagonist.
Oh
Nice.
no. Oh no, armored spaghetti can turn doorknobs.
You'd think they would just, like, cut the doors open or something.
No, they burst through it like the Kool-Aid Man. But the spaghetti can't articulate the "oh yeah" necessary.
It's a well-known fact that spaghetti do not have opposable thumbs.
They are all very opposable, though.
They're all noodly. Have you ever tried to open a doorknob with wet noodles?
I have. It's a mistake I'll never do again. Admiring the details of the scenery, I see.
Come on.
Honestly, it's a really nice looking area. And, like, the way the ray tracing works with the lantern looks great.
You know, I bet Ethan would have appreciated this blue light lantern while waiting for an elevator in a specific place.
Would that have actually worked against the thing chasing Ethan?
Probably not.
But then again, I mean, the blue light would have a chance of causing a reflection and thus us seeing his face. So we couldn't have that.
Oh, that's true, yeah. But yeah, I don't know if that would work on a hallucination. A hallucination that can also kill him somehow. Because question mark.
If you die in the Matrix, you die in real life. We've established this.
Okay, we gotta same deals before. We gotta ring the bells that show those animals.
We have to ring the bells, which only bring horror and are not used for peace or surrendering until they suddenly do in the last season.
Oh yeah, also these bells awaken the spaghetti.
You know, I don't understand how there's one above and one below. There's 4 bells.
Stay away!
I've got to try that line on the next date. You know, the dates that I totally go on to. It's time to awaken the spaghetti.
Oop, can't forget the treasure.
Yeah, I forgot this one.
I did not know that was there. Holy shit.
Oh, look, snake key. Snake.
I think. Oh, I think I see it. I think this is the one that like I usually forget.
Always the last one. Every time. All that for an emerald, huh?
Swear to God, it's like playing Judgment all over again.
And granted, I couldn't see the design on the first key because you kept cutting away from it by trying the others.
The heck?
Oh man,
I
Ashley's
don't
gonna
believe
solve
it. It's
a puzzle
that
now.
requires more than 2 steps. Is that even allowed?
It is now. There are no rules anymore.
Ashley's a bad girl. She plays by her own rules.
Anyway, we gotta light up the correct phases of the moon with the lanterns. They all have a specific moon phase. Except for this one. This is just a star.
Damn it! Why did you have to cut in with that real quick? I was gonna ask you which phase that was. Also, I just now noticed that the lanterns actually had the little phase icons on the back.
No, don't go out!
I'd never noticed that till now.
I've had enough of this!
So yeah, let's book it. We've got no more defense.
Do you think Ashley still has that fetish of Leon putting on the suit of armor after this experience?
Okay. Good nights, and stay still.
You know, I can't imagine she'd want to see another suit of armor again after this.
No, don't worry about the knights. They can only move 2 steps forward and 1 to the left or right. As long as you move on a proper diagonal and occasional straight line, you'll be okay.
Serpentine form, Ashley. Serpentine.
I don't know, convince them they're playing shogi instead of chess.
Oh, what have you done? No, you have to...
You made a good old knight jamboree up there.
So yeah, I got curious, and as soon as you make it to the elevator, you know, provided you stand at the wall, you're safe.
If only these knights were capable of lowering their arms, but unfortunately, their suits of armor are too oiled up, or no, not enough oil.
They also don't understand the concept of going single file, which is its own problem.
They all want to turn.
Anyway, here's the Salazar family insignia. Let's go bring that back over to the notch.
Oh wait, did we miss my favorite Ashley line already?
Which one?
I don't want to say it in case she can still say it.
Oh yeah, I remember her famous line, "Where's everyone going? Backgammon?"
Almost there.
Actually, I think we did miss it. Damn.
What was the line?
Where she just goes, "This sucks."
Oh no, we definitely talked over that one.
Damn it.
We gotta insert it right here.
This sucks!
With clean audio. Because that line is great.
Leon!
Ashley, are you alright?
Yeah.
That is such a good
Wait a
line.
sec, I'll get you out.
No, Leon, stay right there. I want a Hell in a Cell match, and you're gonna give it to me.
Excuse me, sir.
Hey! Try this!
A very small championship belt.
Can you make it down?
Now imagine she like threw that outside the cage.
I think so.
And that's her heel turn. Oh, for
Oh.
God's sake. I forgot about this. It's nice to see there is still some Looney Tunes shit when it comes to kidnapping Ashley.
Yup.
Shit!
Now, that enemy, is that supposed to be the boss later on in Chapter 4?
It might be. Anyway, that's the last we'll see. We'll be hanging out with Ashley for the rest of the castle. So if you didn't go back for that one treasure like I didn't, you're not getting it.
Where's that
actually
treasure?
have fun with your enemies storming the castle with you in their clutches.